Ballet West is welcoming audiences back for the first time in a year and a half with its production, Dracula.
As art specialist Carol Makita reports, there's equally important news for two dancers.
1 minute I was on the ground, and within 2 seconds I was flying in the air.
With stunning grace and power, Caitlin Addison is flying to new heights.
A lot of us dancers feel this. It's like a part of us that just needs to be freed. And we're like butterflies.
And so is the dashing Adrielle Guinness.
I'm the good guy. You know, that's what I like to say. Every time people ask me, I was like, I'm the good guy.
Each has achieved the highest position in Ballet West's company, principal dancer. And they take their places on stage as the season opens with a major production, Dracula.
If it's a production that I'm producing, it's going to have flying and explosions. It's exciting, it's overwhelming at times.
Adrielle Guinness was born and raised in Brazil. He remembers not having enough to eat.
I lost my dad when I was 11, and that's why it was so tough, because he was the one that brought everything home. It wasn't an easy journey, and I was just very lucky to have found dance that took me out of the streets. You know, I could have done bad things.
An unexpected invitation to an after-school dance program opened a door.
So then I was like, all right, I'll take the first class and I'll never come again. I just fell in love with it. You know, I was just like, what is this? Like, what am I feeling, you know?
His teacher invited Adam Skloot to see Adrielle dance in a small production in Salt Lake 6 years ago.
And I just happened to have an opening. So I said, would you like to come into Ballet West? And he said, okay, rest is history.
I get to represent Brazil here as a principal dancer, as a Latino dancer, you know. It's such a good opportunity to show the younger ones, if you dream, you know, everything's possible.
Caitlin Addison also began dancing as a child in Ontario, Canada. She trained and danced with Pacific Northwest, Boston, and Houston ballet companies.
She is a perfect example of hard work, commitment, and focus every step of the way.
It's a privilege to get to this stage, and yeah, and to be a part of making history, and hopefully this will inspire a lot of dancers of color that can see to dream big and to have hope.
The opening of the season after 18 months with a huge production and the rise of two young dancers to the position of principal. All of these things combined to make this an historic moment for Ballet West.
I'm very proud to be able to bring to Ballet West our first principal dancers of color.
Ballet West has brought us all so many magical moments.
I'm just gonna dance.
Now for two dancers who have reached for the stars, the magic is for them. Carol Makita, KSL 5 News, Salt Lake City.